Congratulations on tonight.
Thank you.
It must have been crazy to set this all up. But what really went behind the scenes to make this happen, especially here in LA?
I think I didn't realize how much work this would be, and my team has worked endless nights to make this happen. They really put a lot of work into this. Really, my work was spreading the message and starting this whole thing. But the people who really do the work are the ones behind the scenes who are sitting on their desks right now, making sure that everybody's okay. And all the artists who decided to be part of this, big thank you to every single one of you guys. I think this is a great moment to share, our thoughts and show what we stand for, and hopefully at least start a conversation with people who might disagree, because a healthy conversation is already a win.
Right. Now you also have Jared Leto as a co-host, who you also kind of posted that you were in the studio with. What came first, the studio session, or you asking him to come out and support for you?
Oh no, that was the meeting with him. I've been in the studio with him a few times. That has never had anything to do with this cause. I think we were talking about the show, and I was like, hey, if you are in town, if you want to be a part of it, and it's like, yeah, I want to do something. We already had a lot of artists, so he was nice enough to agree to co-host the whole thing.
Right. And you mentioned in town, so why do you feel LA was the right place to do it? You could have done it anywhere in the States.
For me, the goal was to spread the message and get as many people involved as possible. And I think LA had the most artists in town. It was between LA and New York, to be completely honest. As many incredible other cities as there are in America, this goal wasn't necessarily to put on the coolest show or to have the craziest production. It was to give people a reason to donate money. And ultimately, I wanted to have the biggest selection of names of all types of genres. Female, male, rock, rap, electronic music, pop, anything we could think of that would just reach as many people as we can to spread the message and hopefully get people to either come here or watch at home and be thankful and maybe donating a little bit of money to the ACLU or buying merch, which also goes to the ACLU. Anything you can do to help, we're welcoming.
And you did mention that Skrillex was your first artist for this event, and you guys are great friends. But aside from DJing, you guys both come from the rock world. So is that some kind of conversation that you guys have in between either tours or sets? Like, hey, we should start playing together or something?
I don't think we've ever had that conversation. We rather talk about like our past and how that influenced our music. I think that is something very noticeable. Although our music sounds completely different, we hear a lot of similarities. And that might be because we write music based on riffs, which is how you write music typically when you're in a band.
And back to Jared Leto, you mentioned you've been in the studio with him for quite some time. Is that something that he's working with you on maybe an upcoming album for you, a third album?
Maybe. Originally our first meeting was, like the first couple times in the studio.
It's business.
It's really not that. We're friends in the first place, but it was a matter of like whether we have a song that we could do together. And then it was a matter of me trying to help him with his music and him helping him with my music. And as friends, you just kind of hang out, and then if something happens, that's awesome. And if not, that's okay. Yeah, it's got to be natural.
Awesome. Well, congratulations with tonight, man. Thank you for having us.